Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Morgan Renee. Let me turn my do not disturb back on. Real quick, I wanted to come talk to the people, and I don't want to be before you long. I just got off of a really great chat with my sisters. It was like everybody that needed to be in the room was in the room. I invited more people. Only 4 showed up, 3 showed up, and then it was 2, and then it was none. It was a great, was definitely a great conversation that just took place. The rooms don't save? I guess not. I guess that's the purpose of it being a room. Anywho, so yeah, the topic of conversation tonight, we're talking about finders fees, value in people's time, and now boundaries, because that's what I learned tonight. So I made a post. Let me go on the post chat. I made a post about a few hours ago. I was just reflecting on my day. I did some connecting today, got some people some resources they needed, and I am very much so happy that these people are going to be able to benefit from being connected. I get off on connecting people. Like, I really like connecting people, but also I'm learning that I need boundaries, and I need to not make everybody's problem my problem. I just learned that through this conversation. So anyways, I made a post, like I said, and I basically said, I'm gonna have to start charging a finder's fee. I really do be connecting a lot of people with resources they need, which takes time from my schedule, and I don't personally benefit from it. And I'll make a disclaimer, because I saw one person who has benefited from it cackle at this. And then I seen some other people in agreement with me. And then one person, I feel like she made a valid point, but also I felt like it didn't necessarily apply to my feelings at this moment. But the comment was along the lines of, basically, if you don't feel rewarded, let me just read what she said. She said, just stop doing it if you don't feel rewarded, and watch the karma from that viewpoint. Take it from a senior. Let doing for others hold you up. That's really what Black Power is. I thought you loved sharing your finds. I say continue to be in the beacon of light, shine bright. And so for a minute, I got a little twisted. I'm like, me feeling rewarded or being a beacon of light has nothing to do with the time that's being taken away from my day from doing this. So, a little backstory. A lot of y'all know, y'all on my page, I'm an entrepreneur. I work for myself. I do not clock into a job, meaning I have to work for me in order to make my coins. So I'm also very resourceful. I know a lot of people in my area. I network well. I talk about networking, and whether or not people take advantage of the things that I'm sharing is on them. And then also, I get it. Everybody in different points of their life. Everybody not, good at opening their mouth and communicating, or they introverts, or whatever. I hold a lot of space and empathy for all these types of situations. But from my standpoint, it's like, and y'all don't see what happened on my phone. Y'all don't even know what I be going through over here. Like, I literally be having people hitting me up every 10, 15 minutes on the hour. Hey Mo, somebody do this and this and that. And sometimes it's real small stuff, real slight stuff. Is like, and most of the time I be knowing, or I could connect them, or it's nothing for me to know. But think about that. I'm self-employed. If that's happening every hour, and I'm stopping to give this information, and I'm self-employed, that's taking time out of my day that I could be doing something to help get some money. And I'm not money hungry. I'm not always thinking about money. I don't always see people as money, because that does bother me. I don't like when some people only do things for money, or they only see people as money. That's not even me. I feel like those of y'all that really been rocking with me, that have met me and know me or understand me in real life, that y'all get that, oh, Morgan is real resourceful and she's always, looking to help people. So let me just ask. So I get that. That's probably people's first thought. Well, let me just ask Morgan and see what she know. Baby. But Morgan also has a life going on, and some of these things that I'm stopping and helping give this free information does not contribute back into my life or my bills. Hey, Uncle Ronnie. And it just don't, you know? So, anyways, I just did a room chat talking about this, and I added all the people who commented on the post that I made about charging a finder's fee. And here's why I stand on it, right? I really do. Hold on, what Fast say? Why not make a business of it? Referring people is big business and does take time from other things. It's okay to pay for someone's time because Fast. I already. This is what I just learned in the group chat. I'm already doing too damn much, and that's not necessarily a passion of mine. Me sitting down all day trying. No, what I do need though is maybe some type of directory when I get my website up and going, having a section on there where you got your community, this and this and that. But let me read y'all the response that I wrote, not to that woman in general, but just a general response on that post. I was like, let me read the post again for those that just hopped on. Today we're talking about charging finders fees. This is my page, Uncle Ronnie. Don't come start with me now. All right, it said, I'm going to have to start charging a finder's fee. I really do be connecting a lot of people with resources they need, which takes time from my schedule, and I don't personally benefit from it. But then my next comment in general was just like, I mean, I really do love building the community, but when I sit back and calculate all the time I spend making posts, texts, and calls to help others out while I'm self-employed with no set check at the end of the week, it doesn't make sense to do so freely. I also have multiple groups for networking that nobody seems to use, and they're still hitting me for direct connect. So the fee for not using my tools is pay me directly to connect you. Makes sense to me. My time is valuable. And that's just where I'm at with it. I do appreciate the elder that commented earlier, and I like what she got going on in general. I respect her as a person. And she made a good point. Like, if you don't feel rewarded, don't do it. But also, no. Like, I do give so much free information away that I'm at a point in my business, and because I'm self-employed and where I want to head in the direction of my life, like a lot of things that I'm doing now for money is not my passion. I enjoy crochet. I would like to get better and elevate. I haven't even had time to really sit down and get to the next level because I'm out here doing all this other stuff. I'm watching people, kids, I'm cooking, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. What I want to do is what y'all see me doing, having these conversations, getting my podcast back up, getting a talk show going. Think Oprah, think Tabitha Brown, the type of time they on. I have these natural abilities. I want to get people in the room. I want to host events. Some of y'all came to my backyard garden kickbacks. Like, that's my flow. Getting people in a room, putting on good events, having good conversations, coming up with solutions, networking, creating business events. That's my life. That's what I'm really passionate about. That's not paying the bills right now. But why is it not? I just learned that I did a little room chat with some people, and a few people came on, and we had a great talk. So basically what I learned is I need boundaries. I don't have to answer every single message as soon as it comes up. If I was better about my schedule, there will be certain points in time where I wouldn't even be on my phone, so I wouldn't even see these messages until later. So that's one thing. And I make people, and I need to go to therapy for this. I make people's problems my problem. Like, and I do. Now, and then I was making excuses. I was telling them in the group. Now, some of these people that hit me up, like the situation earlier, that I helped somebody find childcare because I couldn't do it. I wasn't accessible. And I'm happy who they got connected with. That's going to work out for them perfectly. But also, like, if I was on a schedule and I hadn't seen that message, they would have found another resource. Or maybe they wouldn't have. Or they would have got to it when, I don't know. But, like, it's not my job to make people my problem. But I consider them, like, a part of my tribe. And I'll do that for people that I feel like I'm a little closer to. I'll stop for a second and go look at that. But then it's people also that's not, Uncle Ronnie. It's also people that's not, necessarily who I consider tribe that do this. And again, I know it goes back to thinking, oh, Morgan probably know. Oh, Morgan, yes, I probably do. But it's the way too sometimes. And this is why I was talking about, like, valuing people's time. Like, I get it. You need a resource or connect to something. Some people just come in your inbox on the whole, hey, Morgan, you know, it ain't no greeting. It ain't no, I would appreciate if you knew somebody like myself. I might not just come directly on some, hey, can you help me or find this or da-da-da. Peace, so-and-so. Like, I know you probably got a lot going on. When you get the time, could you connect me with, or is there a link to, or do you know somebody that you like. I don't know, just showing that you care a little bit, that you know I got a lot going on, instead of just expecting. You know, and also doing your due diligence a little bit. Like I like to no salutation, no nothing, just straight to the. I mean, I get it, and again, the internet is a tricky place because you don't really know people's mood, tone, thought. They could be coming like that just because they know I'm busy. It could just be, oh, I don't want to waste the time. Let me just get straight to it. Because I have sometimes been a little snappy, like, hey, what's up? What's up? Like, when people call me, hey, what's up? I'm in the middle of something, but what's up? Because I just be trying to hold space. It might be a little, I'm working on it. But still, like, I don't know. But the solution to all of this, I do think we gotta value one another's time. Now, on the flip side of that, people also gotta do their own work. And this is why I said, wow, I think it's wise for me to start charging a finder's fee, or, you know, working on getting this directory together. Because if I'm stopping and taking 20, 30 minutes out of my day every day, I'm self-employed, like, and y'all really out here making connections and eating, and I don't see none of that. And it's not that I expect to eat off every connection I make. And I do be happy that people really, that's why that comment kind of threw me off. Like, if you don't feel rewarded doing it, and, you know, just let it be. I thought you like sharing. Like, it's not about whether or not I feel rewarded. I'm rewarded every time somebody connect, because that I just get off on people connecting. But also, like, y'all can't keep coming to me feeling like I'm just going to stop doing what I'm doing, or I have all the answers. Do your due diligence. I've created groups for y'all to go and network in that y'all don't go and network in. Hey, Morgan, I much rather, hey, Morgan, I know you said there was a group that you had. Can you mind? I'll send you the link to it. Like, and I get it. Everybody ain't online like me. Everybody don't do groups, da-da-da-da. But I just have to set a standard, set some boundaries, and also on my end, create some avenues to be able to assist people better. So this is a me problem as well. I'm taking full responsibility that I've not always had the measures for people to go and have access to all the information that's just in my head, just because I network and I know people. So I'm working on that. That's kind of why I even came on live, to learn to say what I learned from this group meeting that we just had. I definitely got to get some boundaries about myself, because I've been making everybody's problem my problem and rushing to help people and do things. And then it's like, in return, I don't always get that, you know, back. When I need something, or I need something done expeditiously, people going to take their time, and people on their own time. So I will continue to give and share as freely as I can, but after a certain point, and this is something I learned too in the room I just did, and the people that joined, we were all business owners. And so from a business owner standpoint, you gotta understand too that we usually have our hands in a lot of pot. We got a lot of stuff going on, so we don't have time to just be wasting times in our inbox with people asking a lot of senseless questions or things that they could have looked up. Let's be clear, a lot of people are lazy. Some of the stuff that people come, I won't say to me specifically about, but some of the stuff people come in our inbox about is something that was a quick Google search. Like, sometimes we gotta do our due diligence. We be so ready to have people just give us the answer. So it's like, okay, maybe I'll answer this for free, or you know, point you in the right direction. But then after that, if you're gonna continue to ask me more information, or you need more in depth, then now it's time for a consultation. And I don't have to feel bad about that. Yes, I'm all for Black Power. I'm all for networking. I'm all for promoting. But we also live in a capitalist society where time is money, and I need my coins. Like, especially if I helped you out, like, y'all, like, what, money is energy. So you don't, like, do you not value that what I just did that was helpful for you, that made your life a little easier? You didn't feel like, you know, I deserve some form of compensation for that? Like, that's what I'd be wondering. And it's not every little thing, of course. Like, granted, like I said, especially when it's people in my tribe, or something that I know I can get quick information out to. But I'm just like, in the grand scheme of things, when we think about what people are really doing for us and how they're assisting our lives, just, you know, value people's time. That's all I'm saying. If you know you don't know the answer and you ain't take the time to go look it up, you can't remember which group Morgan started because she got 50 million of them, and you just gotta ask her, at least greet Morgan. at least understand that she probably busy as hell, and she gonna have to set aside some time for what it is that you're looking for and looking to do. And come with that energy. Don't just come with expecting energy, and then when you get what you need, you just done. You don't get a thank you, a kiss my ass, nothing. Like, so yeah, but I'm glad that I posted that so that I could see the comments that came along with it, so that I could have that meeting that I did a room on here and had a conversation with those entrepreneur women. That was beautiful. I definitely need to set boundaries, and I definitely need to have resources for people to be able to access and utilize. But also, y'all out there, use this internet, use this platform. That's all I'm doing. Connect with your people. Make a post about some stuff that you need. I'm going to repost the groups that I have. Join them. Network. I'm putting it out there. And I'm also planning to start having different networking events so that people can come together, meet each other. You can meet my network, and that will kind of take me out of being a middleman. Like, I definitely enjoy introducing and connecting people, but sometimes I don't want to always have to be the go-between. Like, I don't want to be talking between both of y'all. Like, y'all just connect. Leave me out of it. My job is done. Right? So, all right. I appreciate y'all for taking the time to tune in and consider what I said. Value people's time. Be respectful when you are approaching them, and show